Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, welcome. Jennifer Maxwell here. I am a DISC personality coach if you don't know me and what I do, and I help inspired, multi passionate entrepreneurs turn your natural skills and talents into a clear offer you can sell. Today, I want to talk about a really critical thing. If you're not familiar with DISC personalities, it's a little bit like Myers Briggs, but way simpler. It helps you understand who you are and the person you're dealing with, which is critical when it comes to selling anything. So in my past, before I learned about this in my personal life, and I used it in my personal relationship with my husband. We used it with my kids, and in my past business as a wedding planner, I thought, what if I use this in my business and actually kind of started talking to my clients in their way? What could the results be? Well, let me tell you, the results ended up being 90% closing rate in a very saturated market because they came in couples, often in opposites. Obviously, they came in couples because they're getting married. And I had to deal with different language, different interests, the way they approach the world, what they wanted, their interests. And when I learned to navigate two people in one sitting and still close at 90%, I knew I was onto something. So today, I wanted to share with you the importance of the language that you use in your sales copy. Now, there is some kind of general understanding. Everybody wants to buy something that's going to get them results, obviously. However, the language you use to attract your ideal client will either attract or repel them. So some people are like, I do a lot of coaching or counseling, and I use a lot of woo-woo words. That's what I call them, the woo-woo words. Can you use them? The answer is it depends. Yes, if those are the people that you want to attract, and no, if it's not the people you don't want to attract. So obviously, right? But there is more to it. And one of the things I love to do is when I'm on Instagram, for example, and someone follows me and I look at their bio, I know instantly their next interaction with me is going to be a sale, or that's only the direction they're going in. And it's such a turnoff. And it's usually people that say, I help six-figure coaches, or I help you get to six figures in 90 days or less, or whatever it is. So it's very money driven and it's very, fast results. And there's nothing wrong with that. So don't misunderstand what I'm saying. The difference is not everyone wants to go at that pace, nor is that the most important thing. Money is critical. Everybody wants to have a great income, but it's not the only thing that is critical to people who prefer a more aligned business. They would rather set it up in a way that is more aligned personally. They want to actually serve people. Not that people who help you make six figures don't want to serve you, but they have a whole lot of what mentality. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to go and make those, 35 cold calls a day. And these are all the things that are going to happen to help you get to where you want to go. But that doesn't align for someone. It's not because they're lazy and it's not because they don't want to do the work. It's just that that's not how they want to tackle sales. So this is a caveat for both sides. The kind of client you want to attract and the kind of coach you want to hire. So I'm going to tell you some of the basics. Here are the two questions for DISC personalities, and this will help you figure out who anyone is in a matter of time. We're a blend of all four, so we're not just one way ever, but we do exhibit certain personality traits more powerfully at any given time. So the two questions are this: are you more outgoing or are you more reserved? That's an important question, but more importantly, this is where 90% of the challenges come in, is are you more task focused or people focused? Let me tell you what a task focused person is. They are, of course, focused on the tasks, and people are a bit of an interruption to your day. You're like, I just want to get this done. Please stop interrupting me. You start the day with making a to-do list, and you're right at the top, make a to-do list just so you have something to check off. And you go through the day, you're getting all the stuff done. You feel like you have momentum. If you can get all those things done, you feel like you've had a great day. You've accomplished something. At the end of the day, you're running through your task checklist. I got that done, 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 done. Oh my gosh, I forgot that thing. Then you pull out your phone and you make a list, or if you have a notepad on the side of your bed, you would make a list for the next day. So you get started on that list. People, on the other hand, are very different. People are looking for more interactions. You see them at the grocery store interacting with the cashier, the customer behind. Oh my God, I love your hat. It's adorable. And then you watch the news, not for the news, but for the special interest stories where you want to know, did that Syrian refugee family who opened up the restaurant, how are they doing? How are their children? We should really go visit. It's not that far, and support them. You're thinking about all the funny memes that you had and interactions that you had throughout the day as you go to bed. So if this is you, you're probably more of a people person. So if you're outgoing and task focused, you'd be a driver. If you're outgoing and people focused, you'd be an influencer or inspired type. If you're reserved and people focused, you're more supportive and more background. Think of like teachers, nurses, Princess Diana, Lady Diana. If you're more reserved and task focused, you may be the critical thinking type, really like engineers, bookkeepers, accountants, these type of people. These are typically your entertainers, your I's, and your D's are the driver types. Like to get things done. Think big bull like Muhammad Ali, like just kind of, or even Simon Cowell. They don't mind being direct. They'll tell you should never sing again, and they want to get things done. They're here to see quick. Give me an audition. Let me get this person, get the result, build them, and build my empire. So this is critical. Knowing the language to use is going to attract the people that want to work with you and the energy and the business that you do. If you're in the driver type personality, you're going to be that six figure in 90 days. I'm going to tell you what to do. There's a whole lot of presumption that someone who shows up to work with you has a number of things in place. Like, your business, your ideal client, you're just struggling with marketing or maybe you just don't know what to do, and we're going to get you through that. But so that's critical to note. Those are the words that you want to use. Everybody wants results. So that's important to note no matter what you're selling or who you're helping. But over here, these people want a little more fun. It has to be fun and it can't be too painful. And it has to be like short term, like a project. Okay, so in 6 weeks or 6 months, as long as there's like a deadline to it and it's going to be fun and interactive, these people will show up. The S personalities are a little more slower paced. Not slow, but like these people are real-time thinkers. They're processing in real time. So these like fast action bonuses, and if you don't, click on this and buy by the end of the webinar, then you're going to lose out. These people are not going to fall for that. And so they may never work with you. And it would be a real shame if you could help them if you're following someone that's telling you to market in that way. You might say, you have 48 hours. I'll send you a reminder. Yeah, I understand this is a big financial commitment. You want to speak with your partner before you're just pulling money out of the account. Give people the security to know that it's a safe investment for them. Money back guarantee, all those things are included in this type of personality. These people want to know, have you done your research? Are you qualified? Are you, equipped to actually teach me these things? I need more data. Show me the stats. I want to see in the back end of your dashboard, are you actually making the money that you say you are, that you're claiming? I'm just going to need a little more information to evaluate, to read through, to secure my thoughts about this before I say yes. So you can see, again, how this generalized marketing approach, like buy now, fast action bonus only. I mean, nothing wrong with a fast action bonus for those who are fast action takers, but you may be missing 50% of the population or more if you're not careful how you're processing the ability for other people to enter into your world, if that's a way that you operate. So if you're naturally down here and you're trying to get people, like if you're trying to market to people in a way that, say, these people are telling you to market in, you're only going to attract these people. And so it may not work for you if you're more of a reserved, slower pace type person. So can you use woo-woo words? That was in the description here. The answer is yes, sometimes. Not if you're not a woo-woo person. So these people, not interested in woo-woo. These people, a little less woo-woo, unless it can get the results you're looking for. If you promise me, if I do meditation 3 times a week and you tell me what to think and while I'm meditating and I'm gonna get the results, fine, I'll do it. These people are very woo-woo. They're all like, yeah, whatever. I totally, like, they get that there's some ethereal entity that's going on. If they tap into that, that's the intuitive nature of the I personality. And S's are the same, but they need a system to make sure that that actually is true. So if I get up every day and I take 10 minutes and I meditate or pray or at the end of the day, whatever it is for them, and they can start seeing those results. That's a systemized approach. But again, woo-woo words work sometimes, and sometimes they don't. Depends who you are. It depends who your ideal client is and who you're trying to attract or repel, which is equally as important. So that was a lot for this few minutes, but I wanted to just pop in and give you Take 10 with Jen and give you some quick oversight onto how your marketing language is critical and that there is no one size fits all. You may not want to attract every ideal client because you're looking for ideal, not the whole masses, right? You actually want to attract specific people that are attuned to what you're offering and the way you're offering it. And that's what you're going to do is use that specific marketing language. Drop a comment below. Let me know if this added value for you or if you have more questions. I'll pop a link in the description as well for a free download that will help you get 5 biz clarity prompts to help you get those 3 things I tackle inside my business: your ideal client, your natural niche, and your obvious offers. If you're struggling with that, that's my specialty, and I use it inside the DISC personality profiles. So let me know your thoughts below, comment, and I'll reach back anytime to give you some response. And please make sure you download the free guide. Until then, be epic. See you soon.